Virtual photography, aka VP. Recently, this profession has grown a lot in the gaming community, but what exactly is virtual photography? And what are the requirements for becoming a virtual photographer? Is it a good profession and can open career opportunities as a content creator? I am gonna answer these questions in this video with the help of a professional virtual photographer, Caique Vp. Caique Vp is a Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West virtual photographer, and his work has been recognized by Guerrilla Games themselves. Recently, Caique has also started making virtual photographs from different games other than Horizon, and half of the information used in this video has been gained with the help of Caique Vp only. I talked personally with Caique and I asked him a lot of stuff about virtual photography which I needed information on in order to make a video on the profession. So a huge thanks to Caique Vp for cooperating and helping me for this video. Caique's social links are given in description, so you can check out their work and you're absolutely gonna love it. Okay, so let's begin now. First of all, let's see the meaning of virtual photography. You will be surprised to know that this thing is something which is only possible in video games. And why is that? Well, virtual photography can only be done in games because in video games, we can interact with the world in a way that is impossible in any other form of entertainment. We can run around and can take actions as we please. And virtual photography is one of these factors which makes video games different from other media. And photo mode is one of such features. If I were to explain photo mode in simple words, then you can think of it like 360-degree videos you see on YouTube. You can interact with 360-degree videos as you like. You can rotate them and can see the sceneries and surroundings. Photo mode works in a very similar way like 360-degree videos. You can pause the game and can move the camera around as you please, just like you do in 360-degree videos. But it is an upgraded version of 360-degree videos because in photo mode, you can do a lot of things which you can't do in 360-degree videos. Like you can zoom in and out, you can change the filter, you can change your character's pose, and can also change the resolution and much more. And by taking screenshots and pictures, you get a capture, which is what we call virtual photography. In simple words, photo mode is the one and only reason that why virtual photography came into existence as a profession. Using photo mode in order to click the best captures of the game's world or characters is the simplest definition of virtual photography or VP. In more shorter words, it is about playing and learning more about the photo mode. Okay, so now let's discuss the requirements which are necessary in order to become a virtual photographer. First is liking and being passionate for video games. This is the minimum requirement for becoming a VP, and another important thing is that you shouldn't do VP for engagement. I mean, I know engagement is necessary when you want to become a content creator, but you should also do it because you like it, because you are having fun doing it. Otherwise, you will lose the motivation to do your work. So passion is one of the most primary requirements for becoming a virtual photographer. Next thing which is important is that you must be observant while playing the game, because then you will be able to look for more locations and moments for taking captures, and you must have your eyes peeled because then you will be able to click the most unique captures as possible. And the more unique your captures will be, the more the chance of you becoming a recognizable VP will increase, and your work will get recognized more in the VP community. Because people think that VP is pretty easy because it's just about messing around with the photo mode, but that's not true at all, because VP requires a sharp mind, as it is not easy to look for locations, backgrounds and perfect character poses for any capture. Rotating the camera isn't as easy as it sounds. You have to do it with precision in order to satisfy yourself. I have tried this myself, and trust me, it's really hard to decide that which shot will be perfect, because your inner OCD always awakes. So VP is not as easy as you think it is, but at the same time, it's not next to impossible. It can be done with a little bit of practice and experience with the photo mode and video games. Now, like I have said that if you want to become a virtual photographer, then the first thing you should do is to start playing with the photo mode and capture as many screenshots you can without overthinking. And after that, take a closer look at them so that you will be able to find out that how you can improve yourself and what your captures lack. So start playing with photo mode if you want to be a virtual photographer. Now, next important thing for a virtual photographer is to be interactive with people of their community. Caique Vp told me that the VP community is really friendly and is always ready to support more VPs by sharing their work with their audience, and even I can assure you that. It's true because I have some virtual photographer acquaintances and they are really amazing. They all hate bigotry and are friends with each other. And more importantly, all of their captures are original, which means that they never steal captures from any other VP. And this too should be kept in mind once you have decided to become a virtual photographer, that never ever steal anyone's capture. Okay, so now I think you get it now that interacting with other VPs on social media is a necessary factor for becoming a virtual photographer. As for the equipments required for becoming a VP, well, luckily, you don't need any expensive gears for being a virtual photographer. If you have a PS4, PS5 or a decent gaming PC, then you are good to go. The quality of your picture won't be affected even if you don't have a 8K TV screen. Now let's talk about some creators who have succeeded in becoming a good virtual photographer and whose work has been recognized by video game studios too. HZD World, Larry Sa, Sun OG5VP, Agent Lombax, JB Jawbreaker, CBVP Virtual Photography, Photo in Game, German Man Ragnarok, EV, and our one and only Caique Vp, with the help of whom this video was possible. Okay, now recently we have seen quite a fast growth of the virtual photography industry, especially after the companies themselves started to support it. For example, Guerrilla Games and Asobo Studio. Guerrilla Games adds all the unique and amazing captures on their Instagram stories, and virtual photography contests have also become a thing recently, where VPs can click their best captures and can post them on their socials and can submit them by tagging the studio. VPs from around the world can participate in these contests and can show their talent. A contest by Focus Entertainment and official Plague Tale account for Plague Tale Innocence was held in 2021. And more companies are starting to recognize this community at a rate faster than expected. So in the upcoming years, it is gonna become a really huge industry and eventually a good career opportunity in a branch of gaming content. And hopefully it will gain more respect in the upcoming years by the gaming industry and soon can become a source of earning too. What do you think about virtual photography, and do you plan to become a virtual photographer? Feel free to tell me in the comment section, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care and bye bye.